the lies you believe are like muscles in a way. So the Lord gave me this really fun analogy as I was driving home today, and I was thinking about some of the lies I believe and how I feel like the emotions surrounding these lies have just like trapped them inside of me. And He gave me this idea, this analogy of how like when something traumatic happens to your body, you can get knots in your muscles, and that often comes from stress, but it can come from other things too. And your muscles are just like holding on so tight. So it kind of is like our emotions are holding so tight to this lie because an external experience has made us believe that in order to be safe, we need to tense up. Same with your muscles. Like when something happens, they are like, oh, we need to tense up. We need to be safe in this moment. And in your head, a year later, from whatever accident happened to your muscle or to your body to make your muscle tense up, you can be like, I know that I'm safe right now. Like this tight muscle in my shoulder, it should be relaxed. And you can try to fight it all you want in your head to make your muscles relax. But no matter how many thoughts you use, it's not going to relax. What you need to do is you need to massage that muscle over and over and over again until it starts to release. And in the same way, we can have an emotion that we don't understand. We can feel angry towards God. And as scary as that feeling can be, at least for me, um, I can logic it out in my head and be like, okay, I know why this happened. I know the exact event that caused this feeling, and I know the exact event that caused this lie that I believe about God. Maybe you believe that like God isn't going to answer your prayers, or you believe that God doesn't care about you, or He's always angry at you, or you believe that you can't trust Him because He's going to take everything away if you give Him what you have. So we believe these lies, and in my head, I'm trying to logic this out and be like, okay, I know exactly why it's here. And then I'm like, okay, God, this is why it's here. Please help me get through this, which is a really good start. An even better start is to be like, okay, that's not the truth, and repeating the truth. And I was spending like I feel like I was just clinging so tightly to, okay, this is the truth. Let me just like remind myself of the truth, remind myself of the truth, remind myself of all these memories that I have of the way God has shown up and the way that this lie is wrong. And although that stuff is really good, the number one thing that truly brings healing when your muscle is tight is to massage it. And when your emotions are holding and clamping around a lie is to massage it. And by that I mean you have to engage this emotion with the Lord. You can't just ask Him from pure logical distance to take this emotion away, because your body has trapped this lie with an emotion that is tied to it. And in one of my favorite books is Body Keeps the Score, and how trauma is stored in our body, and a lot of that is unprocessed emotions. So when I say to bring it to the Lord and to process it with the Lord, you need to not only recognize like why this lies here, where it's coming from, but you need to bring that to the Lord and truly engage Him in a conversation about it. Engage that pain and allow your body to process it, and pray that God heals it, and He will heal it. Those are the times when I have let go of trying to fight it in my brain and trying to not freak out or freaking out about what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking, and I've simply engaged the Lord. That's when I felt the closest to Him. When I try in my own strength um to logic it out, or I get really scared because I'm like, I shouldn't have this thought, I shouldn't be feeling this way, being angry towards God is a sin, like all these things. Those are the times when I panic, I get depressed, I get scared, I get panic attacks.